Now, talk us through market activity today. The market is up, but we're seeing turnover falling back in the session.
Yes, I think what we've seen for the beginning first 2 days trading session this week, that is yesterday and today, we've seen a lot of actually market activity retreating compared to last week, and I think what we've seen is a lot of investors holding back their cash in the market. Even if you look at some of the most active counters like KCB and Equity and even EABL, the activity level have actually gone down on a week-on-week basis, and actually when you try to actually understand what's going on, it's a question to do with one is investors might be holding the cash to participate in the ongoing equity issue by by Kenya Airways. And another thing is the fact that the interbank liquidity is actually has been hovering between 23 and 24%. This is actually trying to suggest to the fact that there is some sense of illiquidity in the money market. So yeah, those are the two possible scenarios that we've seen in the market.
Looking at Kenya Airways with that rights issue, you did touch on it a bit earlier. What type of performance are you seeing coming through for that counter?
I think for the next 3 weeks, as the rights issue goes on, we might see the stock hover between 13 and 14 and a half shillings, and a lot of retail exits in that stock, and obviously we would say that that's some of the downside of having a huge exposure to the retail segment. I mean, we've seen the stock trading below the rights price of 14 Kenya shillings, and so effectively putting the trading of rights in a limbo, because the rights actually, their debut, they didn't trade, which was a quite surprise. The first day of trading, there was no trade. I mean, today we start seeing 100,000 Kenya. I mean, 100,000 worth of trades today at 5 cents.
Looking at TAL Kenya, that's a stock that's been on a downward spiral after it reported those disappointing results, down 5.71% in the session. Are you seeing some respite coming through for the stock going forward?
I don't see any upside for the stock going forward, because one is, if you look at the results, they were so much disappointing. Look at the profit before tax, EPS coming down in excess of 90% on a year-on-year basis.